Well, hello friends. Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Last time we were going to make our way to the Shell 2 core, but we were interrupted by all of this Simtex, and our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to destroy all of the Simtex control units. And to do this, I don't think you need a PSG-1, but Snake is like, hey, you should go find a PSG-1 because you're never going to get this with a handgun. But I'm pretty positive you can get about 95% of these with a handgun. Except for maybe the one that's on top of that cipher, because if you destroy the cipher, I'm pretty sure it detonates the Simtex. But we're going to find out, because I'm going to see if I can't get it with the handgun. Oops. Nope. Okay. Unlike in the first game, we do not have to go prone in order to use the PSG-1. Alright, there should be one more sensor. If I remember correctly, isn't it just right here? Oh, wait. Hold on. Where's... Thank you, computer. Okay, there should be one more sensor. Is it the one behind the flag? Where the sensors are can change depending on difficulty. It's right behind the flag. Got it. Okay, there's still one more. Oh, you know what? Yeah. There we go. I think the sensors where they are placed changes based on difficulty. I could be very wrong. But we can now cross over to Shell 2.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Is that
Can
good,
you cover
though?
the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
No doubt.
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Why would Pliskin be with Otacon?
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid Snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true.
All right.
But they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying,
Definitely
but
not.
Snake is dead. He can't be here.
Definitely
not
not.
even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
not. But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
I mean, I've already said it, and you already know that Pliskin is Snake. So, who could the leader be? Is it Liquid? Liquid's dead, so... I never did find it, but you can find a razor before you meet Pliskin, and Raiden will give him the razor, and when you meet Snake later on, he will shave his beard, so there's that random little tidbit.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots.
Whoa, what is with my TV? What the hell?
Where do I know him from?
Is it doing it on
So
the
you're the
preview?
boss around here.
No, not
It
just
is.
around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
I don't remember that in the previous episodes.
That is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You work of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
I mean, our mysterious friend here is like the spitting image of Big Boss, which is kind of funny.
Stop impersonating him.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Solid as Snake, John Saigon. So yeah, remember, Liquid did say that they were originally octoplets, and then only 2 of them survived. Well, spoilers, 3 of them survived. And Solidus is like the spitting image of Big Boss. If I remember correctly.
Snake.
Done talking? Okay, I'll wait.
Did I get it?
That's bad.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
The world needs only one
One
big
boss. And 1 snake.
I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, now we get to fight the Harrier. If I remember correctly, get the thing. Solidus uses Snake's character model. They just made his hair white and made him younger or older. But he, I think, shares the exact same model. So yeah, you didn't think we were gonna go through the whole game without fighting the Harrier. They've talked this thing up the whole time. Though honestly, shooting down a Harrier with a Stinger is an even more amazing feat than shooting down a Hind with a Stinger. Like, it's not something you're gonna do. A Hind, you've definitely got a chance of shooting down, but a Harrier, a jet plane, you're not shooting it down with a man-portable SAM. It's not happening. Yeah, this is a good time to do some damage. Because he tries to burn you with the Harrier's vertical. Harriers are super cool jets, because they don't necessarily have to take off like a jet. They don't need a large runway. They've got, like, thrusters on the bottom that they can use to take off and land like a helicopter. Harriers are really cool.
I'll shred you to pieces!
Ow, you dick. Yeah, Snake will help, and you can attack the Kasatka too, and Otacon and Snake will be like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know why I shot, that's not gonna make it. I keep getting my sound cutting out too.
You're tougher than I thought.
I mean,
I'll let you go learn it.
I think Solidus said it in that cutscene. He said something along the lines of, where do I know him from? So I'll add to that by saying there's more to Raiden in Solidus than immediately meets the eye.
Try dodging this.
Aha! Suck it, Solidus Snake. More than meets the eye, Transformers. There's a few things that I'd like to bring up about Raiden, but we haven't had the codec conversation with Rose yet. And I actually think you can have a version of it earlier, but there's a codec conversation we're going to have later on where Raiden admits some things, I guess I can say. Why is my sound cutting out? Huh. That's weird. Oh, thanks, Snake.
I'll let you go learn in style.
Yeah, pretty straightforward battle against a vehicle. Kind of a Metal Gear staple at this point. I think in every game you fight a vehicle of some kind. Oh god. Laugh all you want. I have food. I will say this is a much easier fight than the Hind. But I do believe that, like I said, I think Solidus and Snake literally share the same model. It's just he's made older.
There's something coming up.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
Honestly, out of the 3 Snake brothers, Solid is my favorite, but Solidus is a close second, namely because I like his exosuit, especially later on. The upgrades he gets to it just reminds me of my favorite Spider-Man villain, so yeah. Now he's even more of a spot-on image of Big Boss. Though Big Boss is missing his right eye. Yeah, Big Boss is missing his right, Solidus is missing his left. Because there's an image of Big Boss. You know what, I'm gonna stop that thought. Yeah, they are missing opposite eyes, is what I'm getting at. Motherfucker just running across the water like he's fucking Brooke.
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
Now I just want to like add fucking... I kind of want to do that. I might mess with that and just tack it on to the end of the episode. Just replace all of Vamp's lines. Not all of them, but replace a bunch of Vamp with Brooke from One Piece. That'd be a fun little excursion.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government, or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a
Kind of
hassle,
a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world,
What responsibility?
to keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
I mean, okay. I don't need to. I very rarely save this game because I usually just beat it in one go.
Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel,
Maybe they never had
you were
use for it to
monitoring
begin
the
with.
codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't let your guard down with him.
Wouldn't
Why do you say
Campbell
that?
literally
Because
know
you
if
were
it was the
never a
real
part of the
Snake?
simulation.
I mean,
They're
they
an
go back so
unknown factor.
far.
You can take your simulation and we're out here. We bleed. We die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake, that has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Alright, so Campbell got Angie. Alright, also, we can show off this... Oh, I forgot that Mr. X gave us the cell phone. Where is it? Yeah, use the coolant spray to put out fire. That was just what I was getting ready to do. Yeah, you can use this stuff to put out fires. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's just a ration. There's ammo, but what we need to do is go blip and go blip, because Raiden is going to hang here and have a conversation with Snake.
Raiden, you cover the president. Make contact with him before the confirmation of the nuclear launch code. We're going to start repairs on the Kamov. That should keep our hands full for a while. I did a round of Shell 2 during bomb disposal. Let me know if you have any questions.
Now it should be the conversation I want him to have.
Have you ever heard of Outer Heaven?
Outer Heaven?
Yeah. Know anything?
No. What about
He knows a
it?
lot.
The terrorist leader mentioned it.
This is
Something
not
about
the
being
conversation
close
I
to
wanted.
Reviving Outer Heaven.
Is that right?
Well, do you know anything?
No. But whatever their goal is, they're probably up to no good. We've got to stop them.
Yeah, right.
Alright, have the conversation I want you to have, Snake.
You know, I thought I heard of AIM somewhere before. DIA would mean we're talking about Nastasha's ex-husband.
Nastasha? Nastasha Romanenko? Isn't she the one who wrote In the Darkness of Shadow Moses?
Yeah, she helped me out during the Shadow Moses incident. She was also actively involved in the philanthropy organization following the incident.
Where is she now?
Your guess is as good as mine, but she's probably still a heavy smoker.
Well, now we know that Ames was at one point married to Nastasha. Still not what I want to talk about.
So Iroquois
There we go.
Pliskin was an alias.
Of course.
And the rank of lieutenant junior grade?
Made it up.
That's just great. Anyway, I get the Pliskin part, but what about Iroquois?
Iroquois is a Frankified version of the Algonquin word for rattlesnakes. It's what they called their enemies.
Algonquin?
The Algonquin Nation, one of the many groups of Native Americans who used to call Manhattan Island their home. The majority of tribes in what's now the state of New York were a part of the Algonquin Nation.
So this was a stronghold of snakes.
By the way, Manhattan means Island of Hills in Algonquin.
Thanks for that, Snake. So yeah, we knew where Pliskin came from. Snake Plissken from Kurt Russell's character in Escape from New York, Escape from LA, that whole... I've actually never seen those movies. I have no desire to, because it's just not my cup of tea, baby. So we, yeah, be careful with the poop, because you could slip on the poop and you can fall and die. So don't slip on the poop. Oh, that's what I want. It's that right there. Okay, we gotta put the fire out. Because we can cartwheel across. Because that box behind the fire back there, not counting the PSG-1, I believe is the suppressor for the AK. I didn't screw this up somehow, did I? Can you not put this fire out? I don't remember. Or do you cartwheel across from that side? I believe that's the AK suppressor. Not that big of a deal if I get it or not, but... Oh, I'm still on fire. Can you put this fire out? There's a way to get over there. I'm not that worried about it. I do want the AK suppressor. I'd love to have it, but I'm not going to use the AK that much, so it's kind of just a, hey, I want that item. Yeah, some of these will fall. No, I thought it was over here somewhere. Oh well. Like I said, not that big of a deal. So...
This is not a pretty sight.
Right. If we can get through this part without getting spotted, without causing an alert phase, we can actually unlock a kind of a funny interaction here in a little bit. So I'm going to trank those two so they don't see me. Yeah, if we can get through this up to a point without a caution or alert phase, or any, I don't think you can get a caution phase, but as long as we don't get spotted, we can get an interaction. Strut L perimeter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the AK suppressor. Oh, wow. Or it might have been the PSG-1T. Yeah, there's a couple of patrolling guards in there, so if you... And a couple of these... That one. Huh? Okay, well there goes that. I kind of want the... I'm gonna die. I kind of want this interaction because it's so stupid.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
I kind of want this interaction because it's just so damn stupid and it makes me laugh every time. So let's try that again. Because what I was gonna do was flip over the railing and go that way, but... My question is, can I... Nope, not gonna make it, not gonna make it, not gonna make it!
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
It's like... That's great. Not gonna make it, not gonna make it, not gonna make it. Didn't make it. He's gonna find that dude asleep and be like, huh? Move! Get off the wall, you dumbass!
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
I was trying to get off the wall to run, but the game had other plans and instead was like, oh, did you let off the thumbstick? Nah. Shit. Aha! Suck it, nerds. I can't believe I died. Well, one time was I literally killed myself. The other two times was just my own pure stupidity.